It's common with insomniacs to lie in bed, pleading, fighting and forcing themselves to try and sleep. This leads to hyperarousal that can mask the sleep drive. And to best explain hyperarousal, I again present to you Kerry. As we talked about in the earlier video, Kerry does not have a sleep problem. For her holiday, she goes on a wild camping trip to a national park. After hiking deep into the woods, she pitches her tent just before nightfall and, tucked up in her sleeping bag at roughly 11 PM, as she has a strong, regulated sleep drive, she starts to feel sleepy. Normally she would fall asleep no problem, but just as she is about to drift off, she hears the howl of a wolf that sounds much too close to her tent for comfort. What's the chance of Kerry falling asleep while all that's going on? No chance whatsoever. She's going to be alert, anxious, stressed. Her heart rate, body temperature, adrenaline and cortisol will all increase, and she will be poised, ready for fight or flight. She is not going to fall asleep because wolves present a real tangible threat to Kerry's safety. Not sleeping is not a tangible threat. You will not get gnashed by something with big spiky teeth if you are safely tucked up in a house and you do not sleep on a given night. But if you have insomnia and you fear not sleeping, then you have yourself a perceived threat, and the brain cannot tell the difference between a perceived threat and an actual threat. Every time you are fighting insomnia, worrying about not sleeping, getting angry with yourself, pleading with insomnia, counting down the minutes until the morning, you are telling your body that there is a threat to your safety, that there is a wolf in the bedroom and it better prep itself for fight or flight. And it does. It raises your heartbeat, blood pressure, body temperature, adrenaline and cortisol. This is called hyperarousal, and hyperarousal, if strong enough, can mask the sleep drive. Now you've finally found someone who understands insomnia, imagine if you lost this channel. Give that subscribe button a tickle so you don't miss out. Great sleep boils down to this. If you have a drive to sleep and you are not hyperaroused, you will sleep. Hyperarousal is probably the second most important thing to understand if you want to get to the root of your insomnia, trumped only by the sleep drive. And the sleep drive is coming up next.